Hi, happy Wednesday. I hope your week's going absolutely terrific. It's Chavi Rappaport here with Torah today. Our Torah being so relevant today, just as it was yesterday when we first received it at Sinai. Complacency. Isn't that something we all suffer from at one time or another? Listen, I worked so hard, I toiled, I finally reached my goal. Can't I just sit back, sit on my laurels, and bask in the glory of having achieved a goal? I owe it to myself. At this point, are you really ready to dive into a next level, the next venture, a new goal? Of course not. It feels good, it feels comfortable. The brain says, stay safe, stay comfortable. Why do you need to go into another unknown situation? But in truth, that feeling, exulting in that victory, doesn't really last very long. Very soon, we get bored. No matter what. The greatest pleasure over and over and over again, eventually, we get used to, and we're ready for something more. Aliveness, vitality, growth is actually one of the basic human needs. Maybe that's why, as humans, we're called holchim, because we need to keep on walking. And that is the lesson in this week's Torah portion. The Torah is teaching us a truism. Eile Masei b'nei Yisrael. These are the journeys of the Jewish people. Journeys we need to keep journeying. We can't get stuck even in a great place, even with a wonderful goal, and stay there and say, I've reached the end. I've reached my purpose. I've reached my goal. There's always a new vista waiting to be discovered. So we need to keep on moving, keep on walking, keep on growing. It reminds me of a chassid who would go to sleep before going to bed at night, would take his kippah and turn it around completely and say, tomorrow is going to be significantly different. Or like a Jew once approached the Lubavitcher Rebbe and said, what can I do to be your chassid? I want so much to be a chassid of yours. And the Rebbe smiled and said, you want to be my chassid? Any Jew who wakes up in the morning and says, how can I be better today than I was yesterday, is my chassid. So let's remember, sometimes it's small steps. Change can be small, slow, but it's incremental. It's a constant, and we need to keep journeying. 42 journeys the Jewish people took in the desert. We need to keep journeying, and every single journey brings us a step closer to that ultimate journey, which is reaching Eretz Yisrael, Yericho. Yericho has in it the root of reach, smell, which alludes to the fact that everything we do is working towards the final days, the coming of Mashiach, who will be able to smell with his nose who is righteous and otherwise, and what is kosher. So let's wish each other a great, adventurous, meaningful, beautiful journey upwards and onwards. Have an incredible day. And again, if you'd like more of a discussion on the Parsha, on this week's Parsha, and everyone, please join me Wednesday night. If you're in Toronto, in my home, otherwise on Zoom, email me at torahtoday, torahtoday1@gmail.com for the exact location and Zoom link.